Hey guys, let's dive into the ProTrend system results here in real time. See what currency pairs are changing trend or starting a new uptrend. We're working here with all the currency pairs on the left-hand side column, the symbols here. We'll go through those. This area here where it says trade, this is whether it's a long trade or a short trend. So long would be a green ProTrend system, red would be a short trend would be red. On the right hand side here's P&L. Okay, so this is the amount of pips it's making. If it's green, it's in profit. If it's red, it's losing that amount of pips. Okay, so really simple to understand. Let's go through. Okay, so we're starting with the left-hand side, the US dollar here. It's been in a long trend. It's up 173 pips. You can see it changing here in real time. So the dollar yen, the yen pairs, as I go down here, I'll show you some of the yen pairs results. They've been absolutely fantastic. The trend may well be changing, though. We'll take a little look at the charts in 1 second. Dollar Swissy, losing 2 pips. Dollar CAD, we've had a short signal the last couple of days, up 50 pips. These are swing trades, by the way, guys, okay? So these are not day trades. These are on the daily time frame signals. And don't particularly trade any of those currencies, but pretty much nicely up 194.93 here. Very nice. Euro dollar gave a new buy signal a couple of days ago. It's pretty neutral. It's just flat as 17 pips profit. Euro sterling flat. Euro New Zealand given a long trade. As I said, I think the yens are starting to, we're seeing a shift here, and we'll go down to the yens in a second. Euro Aussie up 443 pips, which has been nice. Euro New Zealand 325 pips. The average true ranges, which means the amount of points it moves on a daily basis here, for the Euro Aussie and the Euro New Zealand, it's actually quite large. It's quite a good, they're quite good currency pairs to trade if you want to trade volatility, i.e. just the amount of points it moves on a daily basis. Trading the euro dollar can be quite slow. It feels quite heavy as a trading currency. You know, if you want to make money quickly on swing trades anyway, and day trades, of course you do. You want to be looking at the markets that have got most volatility. Okay, so coming down here, the British pound, pretty red here, down 8 pips. The key here on the system, it gets you out of trades really early and gets you staying in trades for a long period of time. And that's what the risk profile is if you want to make consistent profits trading the markets. So pound yen here, up 1,003 pips, so up 100, so 1,000 pips, guys, okay? So if you want to work out how much money you're making on these trades, you've got to multiply the pips movement, the pips total here, by your position size. Spread betting's easy. You just multiply it by your pounds per point. Pound Swissy, short, up 41 pips. Pound New Zealand, up 438 pips. So as I said, those pound New Zealands, euro New Zealands have been fantastic. Aussie yen. Oh, this, I mean, we've been trading this in our live trading room. It's been brilliant. Up 425 pips, guys. Lovely long uptrend. As I said, the pound yen. This Aussie yen's been brilliant. It really has. And the euro yen's been great. That's been on an up tear. That's just had a new buy signal. So this is the signals, the last signals, okay? So the last red to green is your buy signal. These are the last ones that have been taken, all right? So these are the in-play green ProTrend system buy signals. Aussie, Swissy, neutral. Aussie dollar up 13 pips. Over here on the right-hand side, we've just got a repeat of the currencies here. Aussie, Swissy up. New Zealand Swissy up 63. CAD Swissy up 90. So a lot of these are quite new trades. Dollar CAD 49 pips, CAD Swissy 19, New Zealand CAD, I said 14 pips in here. All right, so it's pretty consistent. Lots of green on the board, and you can certainly keep track. It's the yen pairs. Look at these yen pairs. With the P&L with the yen pairs, you can see 400, 1,000. What it's telling you, if something's up 1,000 pips, something's up 400 pips, then there's likely to be a red to follow soon. Okay, so with this long trend, it's pretty long, mature trend. Once you see something up 1,000 points, 2,000 points, which we've seen last year, then there is a potential reversal coming or an exit signal coming. When you see something like Like the euro dollar here, okay, 17 pips. It's just starting a new move, really. So it's just starting the actual trend. And so you want to be like looking at this thinking, okay, this might have signaled a long trend yesterday. You know, we want to be getting long. It's at the start of the trend, okay? It's just starting out. And like the dollar yen here up 172 pips. You know, that's quite a decent sized move for the dollar yen. It's probably coming to the end of its latest trend. So you can keep track of it. And the good thing about it here, you can see that the dollar, we've only got one that's green. The rest of them are red. So is that telling us that the dollar is starting to weaken? Yeah, I mean, it's giving you a good idea that the dollar here is, you know, potentially starting to push down, and you could add some more dollar currencies if you wanted to. You can add the dollar basket in here if you wanted to. And you can see here the euro. I mean, there's 3 euro currency pairs that are green and long, and the rest are red. So, you know, we're getting different signals here, i.e. the euro isn't the strongest currency in here. Okay, so if we look down below, you see it's the Swissies, I beg your pardon, not Swiss, take that back, the yen pairs. They've been all green. So if they're all green, you want to be buying into that currency, shorting the yen, buying, you know, the currency against the yen here. But as I said earlier, these are starting to be, you know, pretty mature on these trades. So you need to be locking in those profits and trading your stop, what the system will do for you. Okay, so that's a good idea. It gives you a lovely visual of how and when these currencies are going to be turning around, which the strongest currency pairs, what's the weakest currency pairs, and it tracks your P&L here in real time. So, and depending on your strategy, or i.e. your time frame, you can go even further out and buy and hold currencies for a long period, several months, and that will give you this different data. So you've got now different data here on those long-term signals. And if you're looking at the euro yens, once again, they're up thousands of pips here, guys. Very nice indeed. Swissy yen here has been a big, strong mover. And if you want to trade US shares, it updates in real time here. The US market is closed. I'm doing this pre 9 a.m. in the morning, London time. So the US isn't open. Otherwise, this will be flicking away and trading live here. Apple up $28. It's been short. Interesting. A, B, and B. I'm not going to go through all of them, guys, but you can see Adobe here up $50, as in, you know, multiply that then by your position size. That will be your P&L. This is just the points. Whether you're using a shared dealing account or a spread betting account, all you're looking to do is multiply this number here by your position size. You can see that's a big APP here, big mover. ASML been a big mover. Remember, if it's green, it's making that amount of points. If it's red, it's losing. AZN down $101.75. Boogaloo. That's not a big one at all. Cost here, $87 up nicely. CRWD up $51. Nice. You can see here DDOG, that's up 0. That's just giving us a new buy signal. So I'll look at that today when the US market opens. Same as EA here, long trend. When it's light green like this, it's giving us a new buy signal. Google down $8.68. That's red. And just really just loads of greens on the board, guys. And what in the bull market, right in amongst the bull market trend, all of this was just green. There was no reds whatsoever. It was unbelievable to see. And now we're starting to see more reds coming in the board. So what is that telling us? That's telling us, you know, there's a lot of reds here. PLTR, Palantir, of course, QCOM here. These have given us red sell signals. And they're up lovely. $18, $11. Very nice moves here. $37.65, okay? So Starbucks is still holding up. What I'm saying here is now we're starting to see a lot more reds on the board than ever before. So is the bull market coming to an end? I don't know. I mean, if we start, you'll see a complete crash in the market and flush out if all of this turns red and there's no green, okay? That could happen at some point. And we're definitely starting to see more red on the board here than ever before. Even though the red sell signals, and of course you can short the market if you've got the right count, you know, the short signals here are in profit as well. So I would say, guys, learn how to short as well as go long the market. Meta here has been short. It's up $2.78. Okay, so this is the Nasdaq 100 in here, and you can see how it keeps track of all these stocks, and just need to plug your market in, and it will give you the latest signal. So you can see here that things are maybe starting to shift a little bit. It's a great way to track. Not just individual shares that you're trading or currency pairs, but the overall market of a particular sector or particular index or a particular currency pair like the yen. The yen's been so strong, hasn't it? The other way round, the yen's been so weak. The currencies against the yen have been strong. The yen's been weak. So we're just starting to see a little bit of a shift in a couple of those currency pairs, maybe. They're starting to tire. And as I said, you can really see here, when on the ProTrend system, here results board, you can really see, things starting to shift in the whole market. It gives you a much bigger view, okay? And also, I've also got questions about, can you day trade with the ProTrend system? Of course you can. That's what I do every single day in our live trading room. We're looking for signals. And now I've just given you the day trading signals in here on the PTS. And you've lots of green on the board once again, coming down to much smaller intraday timeframes here. And yeah, so lots of green. You can see the numbers here very nicely. Lots of greens, and of course, a few reds in there as well. But overall, it's pretty positive on the ProTrend system. Some nice results intraday day trading these markets in here. So very nice indeed. Look, guys, if you want to know more about it, just click on the link in the description down below if you're watching this video, and get the system. It just makes trading so much easier. You're following the colors, and it's just not the ProTrend system. We've got other indicators in there, all based on the colors to keep you on the right side of the markets. Trading is hard as it is, because we're always fighting against our emotions. Every time we place a trade, I'm sure you've got some emotion. This tries to keep it as simple as possible with other methods that we use here at Trading College. Okay, so the system been around for many years, doing really well indeed. Before we go, let's dive into the chart here, and you can see, as I was talking about, this Aussie yen has been extremely strong. We had a red here into a new green, and we've just pushed higher. I'm going to turn on the trading stop feature on this. You just need to go up here, turn on the trading stop feature, and it will just tell you exactly where to put your trading stop. But you can see as we start to get away from the tracks here, we're still green, definitely still green, but we're getting a bit of a doji candlestick as well. But until it turns red, you can't get out the trade. You don't want to be getting out of the trade, because you don't want to second guess in here, okay? Now, if you just turn the system off, you've got a lot of literally not candlesticks, these are bar charts, but you can see there's lots of reds and green, lots of reds and green. You turn the system back on, it just keeps it much cleaner, okay? Anything to get you making more profits can only be a good thing, can't it? All right, so really good here, some cracking results. I'll speak to you soon, guys. Click on the link down below if you want to know more about the system, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.